Well, Michael Jackson with bad, and I don't think anything will be bad here when it comes to the recommendations of the food hunted down by Food Hunter and home cook Alderic Teo. Welcome back. Hey.
Hello. Thanks for having me back. Hello,
Alrighty.
everyone.
Yes, so in this hour, we're going to touch on some recent episodes that you have just put out on your YouTube channel, yes? And it has to do with two iconic, very much loved dishes, actually some of my favorites, because you can't deny the taste that comes with each of these dishes. Bak Chor Mee, as well as Hokkien Mee.
Two of the nation's favorite noodle dishes, I would say.
Yeah, agreed.
If you were to come up with a Singapore noodles to represent Singapore, I would think it's one of these two.
Yeah, we can't settle on one. I think it has to be both of them would make the cut for sure. Yeah. So you actually have your best Bak Chor Mee series wrap up.
Yes.
We need to talk a little bit about that because it's like I think 17 bowls of Bak Chor Mee have been tried and tested by
all
you.
All over the country, yes.
All over the country. Talk about dedication. And then the top 3 Hokkien Mees of 2025. Alrighty, so let's get started. You finally concluded this Bak Chor Mee series. 17 bowls. How do you feel? It's quite a journey,
It's been so enjoyable, and I realized how good Bak Chor Mee is. Before that, I already knew Bak Chor Mee was good.
Yes.
Between the sauce base, the really effective sauce base of sambal, lard, vinegar, and soy sauce. The way it covers your palate, because it has like salt, savory, acidic. Ketchup. Ketchup is a very important ingredient.
Yes.
But okay, I don't go into that first. But the noodles has like cover your palate so much, and that I knew going in.
Yep.
But going after this journey, I realized that there are a lot of places that put their own spin on it.
Okay.
As compared to, let's say, Hokkien Mee, where people normally like steer towards one taste.
Sure.
Bak Chor Mee, there's a lot of variation. Some people really spin up their soups. Some people season their noodles differently. Some people really put emphasis on the pork liver, which is a huge thing for people. So after this, I'm very convinced that my favorite Singaporean noodle dish is Bak Chor Mee.
Oh, no, that's wonderful. But I think you have a right to say that, having tried pretty much all of them, 17 bowls across the island.
Yes.
You talk a little bit about what surprised you. Can you take us into a little bit more detail, about what surprised you most about the Bak Chor Mee scene here?
After trying all this, I'm more confident in recommending a Bak Chor Mee for somebody.
Really?
Because based on what you want from the noodle dish, there is an answer for you. So you want me to just jump into the recommendations right now?
Go ahead. Yeah, why not?
So if you want something more even, something to introduce to your overseas friends, somebody who to introduce Bak Chor Mee to, I would say Hock Lai Sing in Maxwell and Arthur in Amoy. So the way they present it is that they have a more friendly sauce base, and then they put all of the ingredients into the soup. And I feel a little bit bad recommending this because the queue is already quite insane.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you are going to during main meal times, be prepared to queue for I would say at least half an hour. At least.
Gosh. Yeah. Well, you can have a snack while you're queuing. That will help sustain you.
And moving on, if you are somebody who like the heavy flavors, like the vinegar, the pork liver, the really funky flavors.
Okay.
And this is a main talking point that I had in my series.
Sure.
The difference between Bak Chor Mee and fishball noodles, other than the obvious toppings, is the funk level. I feel like Bak Chor Mee always has like this little accent to it. Whereas fishball noodles is kind of like you can have it when you're sick. It doesn't really matter. It's always very like mellow.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're into the funk, I would say Jing Si Lai or Rong Fa. So Jing Si Lai is at Veerasamy Road, and Rong Fa is at Maddox, which is at Bukit Merah.
I'm just amazed at how you can remember every single detail where the places are. But you know what? We're going to talk more about your Bak Chor Mee series. We're going to head on over to Facebook Live. Come and join us so that you can get all the right food recommendations when it comes to Bak Chor Mee. Come and join us.
1FM.
Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to our Facebook Live. Of course, food hunter, home cook Alderic Teo is here to talk about two iconic Singapore dishes, Bak Chor Mee as well as Hokkien Mee. And just before we carry on with that discussion, answer our very simple Facebook question. What's your hawker comfort dish? What's your hawker comfort dish? And you might just walk away with $150 worth of dining vouchers from the Crack House. It's a brand new Irish pub that's all about good things from Ireland. You've got your Guinness on tap, also 25 Irish whiskies, and really good, hearty Irish fare, okay? This is located over at Riverside Point. So you were sharing like your best of the best for various reasons because like you say, Bak Chor Mee, now that I think about it, it's actually a lot more complex than we realize. You know what I mean? There are different elements about it that you might lean towards. Like you said, if you wanted something more even, the two places to go to once again are?
Arthur in Maxwell.
Okay.
Arthur in Amoy and Hokkien Mee in Maxwell.
And then if you wanted something like with a stronger sort of tasting because of the vinegar in the sauce, or maybe it could be the pork liver. Yeah. I love pork liver. So those places to go to would be, you have two that you mentioned on air just now.
So these are under Mui Siong.
Okay.
Mui Siong is the brand. One is Rong Fa in Maddox and Bukit Merah. And the other one is Jing Silai along Verasami Road.
Wow. Yeah. So is there any other places that you would recommend depending on, the different elements of Bak Chor Mee you feel?
Yes. And then I was going to get there. So if you want something cleaner, so you go the other way, I would say Fanji in West Coast.
Okay.
So like if I talk to someone right now, previously when I recommended something on my series, it's always based on my top 3. But Bak Chor Mee is so varied. It's so the scene is so vibrant that after I speak with you and I know like where's your tendency, I will I am able to recommend a best Bak Chor Mee best suited for you.
Oh my goodness! So did you become more busy? After you put out your Bak Chor Mee series, because all your friends are like, "Hey, I like clean flavor. I like more heavy." Actually, my wife likes. So you're like, okay,
and it's fine. I think most of them will watch the videos. And
pick out where they lean towards, right?
Yeah, pick out where they lean towards. And this is something that I address in the finale. So after all of this, after the 6 episodes, I will do one more and revisit them all back to back to back as a final run.
Wow.
Yeah. And in the final run, I will order the most luxurious options. So all the biggest options, all the side dishes. Whereas the first run is like I get the $5, $6, $7 just to get a taster. And then the last one is the real run, so to speak. Are
you able to reveal to us what do you mean by most luxurious? What kind of ingredients are we talking about
so
here?
I can't believe I haven't mentioned one of the best ones. Senki. So there's a lot of talk about Bedok Bak Chor Mee, the soup version.
Yes. That was like my go-to thing when I was clubbing back in the day.
At the risk of offending a lot of people.
Okay, I'm sitting up straight. What's going on?
I would say that Bedok doesn't have anything on Senki in Ang Mo Kio.
Okay.
So Senki in Ang Mo Kio, they have a fish maw soup. Okay, it's a bit cheating, right? So they have a fish maw soup to go with your Bak Chor Mee. That is $16.
Okay.
And it's the best. It's like, it makes Bedok one look so far away.
Really? But that's quite, innovative, like fish maw in the soup, right? Leveling it up quite a bit. I mean, it's great for taste and also like, wow, $16?
16. I assure you it's worth it.
Really?
Because the queue is literally out of the coffee shop.
Seriously?
Yeah. On meal times, the queue is out of the coffee shop.
Okay, I think that validates everything. Validates that $16 price as well. So this one, I would definitely want to try. And remember, we want to remind everyone that you can catch, this Bak Chor Mee series, 6 episodes, and there's going to be a concluding one soon.
It's out already.
It's out already. And this is over at your YouTube channel. You want to head on over to and find this Alderic Teo, all in one word, and it's on YouTube. You're going to find that and so much more about, just covering all these great dishes, most of the local dishes as well. And it's just wonderful to watch you go about such dedication, I hate this guy. Okay, I hate this guy because he obviously eats a lot, right? He does thorough research. He doesn't like miss any place, right, when he's covering a particular dish. And look at him. The camera, look at him.
Oh, hello.
You know what I mean? Where did all the food go to?
No,
you ate and like it just you kind of have to hate people like that.
I just came back from a cruise eating a lot, so I need to.
And
I need
he
to
looks
lock
fine.
In. I need to lock in right now.
He looks fine. See, this is why I hate this guy and I love this guy, but I hate him as well. You know what I mean? Alrighty, let's carry on and talk about. So we've gone through like clean taste, funky taste with the bak chor mee. Can you tell us like best soup bak chor mee and best dry bak chor mee? Is that possible to arrive at?
Soup bak chor mee by far. Okay. Even when I haven't tried the burdock ones. Okay, I did try the burdock ones. After trying the burdock ones, cause I did a members episode. Okay. So this is a paid content for the soup version. Okay. But I tried those and I can tell you that Sinki's by far, they just win the soup version.
Wow, so it wins for most worth the price tag, and it also wins for like soup.
Soup. Right? I think the main thing is the soup. And then the bak chor mee itself is good as well. Wow. It's good. Yeah. This was in my top 3, but I couldn't give them the best bak chor mee because technically soup is supposed to have a lower weightage in a dry bak chor mee dish.
That's true. That's true.
So my line of thought, my justification is that the soup is only there to bounce off the flavors. You get the noodles, it's strong, it's a lot, and then you get the soup to quench it, and then you go back again. So most of the places play something like this. Okay. So they have like a cleaner, still porky soup, but it really helps extend the flavors. It really gives the flavors longevity.
Okay. So can you pick a best dry one?
Okay, my best dry one.
He's being so careful and cautious.
My best dry one is Jing Si Lai.
Okay.
Jing Si Lai. Because I feel like the way they did do the liver is phenomenal. It's nothing like anything you have ever tried.
Really?
Yeah, they are very good at it.
I would say liver itself is a very hard ingredient to get right.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
The doneness is so tricky.
It's tricky. It's tricky, especially when how the slice, like how thick or thin it is,
they go
complicated. They go thick.
They go thick. They nail the doneness, and I'm pretty sure there's some treatment to remove the off flavors of liver. Okay. So I try to do it. So at the end of the series, I would make my own bak chor mee or my own dish from the series. Right. Sort of to like wrap up the series, pay respects to the hawkers. Like, you talk so much, you need to, walk a mile in their shoes.
Yeah, walk the talk, right? Okay.
You might not, you will not cook a version that is as good as them, but at least, as tribute.
It's like paying homage, right?
Paying homage,
yes. But wow, so the liver there is spot on. Okay.
Yeah, so I tried that technique. I look at them and then I'm like, okay.
Can master
so
not? Can do.
20 seconds. I did nothing close. Nothing close. Nothing close.
You just line up one time and you can capture the technique. I think I have to line up a few times, buy a few bowls. Right?
I should. I brought up my camera.
Covertly.
Then when you go back to the editing phase, then you look, okay. 20 seconds, okay.
This is playing while you're trying to cook in your kitchen, right? Hey, do you ever use like spy camera?
No lah. Right? Cannot lah.
So that you can really go undercover.
No,
think about it, then like the Google glasses, all that, right?
I feel that might put people on edge.
Really?
Yeah, because
at least spy camera, they don't know
it's there. Camera.
Yeah.
And then they kind of like will behave because they know there's a camera. And I also don't overstep my boundaries. I don't like put it in their face. Okay. So anything that is the public can see, then I think it's fair game. But I don't want to put them I'm
Okay. So no spy camera.
I feel like if they eventually see on YouTube and then they didn't see the camera, I'm like,
that feels a bit right. That's true. That's true. These are things that I think we don't think about because we are not the ones creating the content. But these are these are really good thoughts that you have in your head. Yeah, and maintaining the integrity and the honesty in the whole process.
And you want to treat people well. Yeah. So you don't want to come at them as I want to. Sneaky or whatever. No, you just come correct. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's really, really good. Yeah. Alrighty, we're going to head back very, very soon. And then we're going to just wrap up what you have to share about. I need to find out more about cooking your own bak chor mee at home. And then we're going to dive into another iconic local dish, Hokkien Mee. All right, so come and join us. If you have any questions, please do, drop us questions on our Facebook Live. You can also WhatsApp in. And please do answer that question. It is a tough one. What is your hawker comfort dish? I hate questions where you have to pick one. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or like the favorite, right?
Yeah.
It's so tough.
Yeah.
Come on, this is Singapore. We have so much good food.
And
so
you
many
have to
great
ban
locations.
and you
Huh?
have to ban the Cai Fan stall. Yeah,
Why?
people use the Cai Fan stall as a cop out because there's so many dishes. And you
but
just
that-
change it
but-
every day. That's not fair. No, I cannot.
Okay.
No Cai Fan stalls.
Okay, especially in Alderic's presence, you cannot pick chai fan, he slap you for. Okay, all right, we're heading back on air. Hey everyone, don't forget to answer our question, our Facebook Live question. What's your hawker comfort food? You can WhatsApp it into 885509113 to win for yourself $150 worth of dining vouchers from a brand new Irish pub at Riverside Point, the Crack House. Okay, so we were talking on our Facebook Live. You went into quite a lot of detail about, your Bak Chor Mee series, which you just recently wrap up. 6 episodes in total, yeah?
Yeah.
And you said like at least 3 bowls, right? At least 3 bowls. No, 3 bowls on average per episode,
So
kind of a
per
thing.
episode, 3
Yeah.
bowls times 6, north, south, east, west, central, 2 episodes, and then a finale to go to my top 3 back to back to back.
Oh my
We mentioned
goodness.
this on the Facebook
Yes,
Live.
yes,
But the final episode is where I go all out. I order the most luxurious version, the side dishes, for them to give their best shot.
And $16 was the price of that bowl, and you say it is well worth it.
Well worth it.
You
Well worth it.
you say it's well worth it. The queues that happen at that place, which is what again, so we can share with everyone on air.
Senki at Ang Mo Kio.
Senki at Ang Mo Kio.
Yeah.
The queues, right? You say it goes out of the coffee shop.
Yes.
Proves to all of us that even at $16, it is really worth every single penny.
16
Okay.
is their
Most luxurious.
the
lah.
most luxurious, that fish maw soup that I told you about.
Right,
but
right.
there is still the 550, 650 Bak Chor Mee. Yeah.
But you're saying you have to at least try this
Yes.
once in your life. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. We also talked about a little bit about this on our Facebook Live. You also walked the talk because you made your own Bak Chor Mee. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, that on the other hand,
How did it turn out?
that on the other hand is not a good Bak Chor Mee. That one is just for me to pay
pay
homage,
homage, right?
Pay homage to the.
Oh, how about
after-
this? Was it mee pok or mee kiak?
I did mee pok.
Ah.
And this.
That's your favorite
I'm gonna say
noodles?
right now, for Bak Chor Mee, mee pok better.
Okay. No, because it kind of captures the sauce a lot better. There's more surface area, isn't it?
Yes, and ramen school of thought is that thicker noodles, a stronger flavor, thicker noodles. Yeah. So cleaner flavors, thinner noodles. Generally, this is not like, a universal rule.
Okay.
But it's like just agreed upon.
I see.
Yeah.
That is really interesting. So what should people take note if they want to try cooking bak chor mee at home, or would you say don't even try lah, don't bother, just go and eat?
The good news is
Yes.
it's rather easy to get an average one because
Okay.
bak chor mee as a recipe is so elegant. It's so simple. You get soy sauce, vinegar, sambal, and lard. It will work itself out because of the amount that it captures the palate.
Sure.
You got your fatty, you got your salty. It's such a.
It's hard to go.
It's really a straight
wrong.
line to deliciousness. I feel like it's like a very elegant line of code,
I like that.
You put all these sauces together, it will work out one.
Wow.
And if I were to give one tip,
Okay.
and a lot of people knock on this,
Okay.
is that ketchup is a secret ingredient.
Is it?
That sweetness and body to bind all the sauces together
Okay.
really makes everything more cohesive. But
Yeah.
you should not be able to taste the ketchup. A lot of people use ketchup until it
see.
becomes ketchup noodles, right? We see this with Pontian wonton
Yes,
noodles.
yes.
And I think that gives a very bad rap to the ketchup.
I did not know this. Yeah. Okay.
But if you use it like as a binder, because
Yes,
it's thick,
yes,
right?
yes.
Just to hold all the sauces together.
Sure.
And that little bit of sweetness and the
Sure.
little bit of tomato-y,
That
I think
little-
it's
yeah.
and a little bit of umami because
Yes.
of tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's really nice.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Okay, try it at home if you will. And now we move on to the next iconic Singapore dish, Hokkien Mee special.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, this in 2023, you already went around Singapore. You were looking for the
Yes.
best Hokkien Mee.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to bring it back in this very special episode on your YouTube channel, huh?
Because I love it. I love Hokkien Mee. Ever since in these 2 years, I've always done series like Nasi Lemak Laksa. I've always have another series
Sure.
at hand.
Sure.
And I always see this new Hokkien Mee on my social media. But I'm like, I don't have the capacity to go like should.
Okay.
So right now, I'm in between series. I just concluded the Bak Chor Mee series, so this is like a 1 episode special.
Okay.
Where I just try the top 3 most recommended Hokkien Mees of 2025.
Wow.
From where you ask? Is from the Hokkien Mee hunting Facebook group.
It's so cute.
There is this humongous Facebook group of like 90,000 people.
Wow.
Just recommending the Hokkien Mees they have tried. So I scrolled through all of them and then I collated the top 3 and I'm going to try them back to back to back.
All right, we need the results and we're going to share them in a bit. We're going to head on over to our Facebook. Come and join us on Facebook Live. Alrighty. We're here with our food hunter and also home cook, Alderic Teo, and he is about to reveal, as part of his special episode, a revisit of Hokkien Mee. I now know is one of your favorite foods, or maybe the favorite.
No, Bak Chor Mee. Bak Chor Mee. Bak Chor Mee is better.
Okay. Don't let the Bak Chor Mee get jealous. Huh? Your top 3 Hokkien Mees. Just very quickly, you shared about how you got this from a Facebook recommendation, right? It's that has 90K people followers inside
Facebook
it.
Group, yeah.
What is the Facebook group name again? And did it live up to your expectations, to your standard?
Hokkien Mee hunting, and yes, they are very good. But they are obviously, to each place I have my own like comments and criticism.
Sure.
But on the whole, I am a bit disappointed that all 3 of them like have the same route. And I'm not sure if it's a fair criticism because Hokkien Mee has a pretty set flavor profile, but what all of them did is thick starchy noodles, heavy flavors, lime, and then very spicy chili.
Okay.
So all is the sour chili, not the sweet chili.
Yes.
And I like that. I think that's delicious.
Okay.
But coming from the Bak Chor Mee series, after I've told you that there are so many variations, right? I feel like the scene of Bak Chor Mee is more vibrant. That's why I said, I think earlier on, I think the Singapore noodles will be Bak Chor Mee.
Okay. And so these top 3, do you want to share them with us?
Of course. And I think a lot of people know this because of the 90,000,
Yeah.
They keep popping up and everybody goes there. So the 3 are Jie Hokkien Mee in Ang Mo Kio. I feel like I'm announcing lottery results. Jie Hokkien Mee in Ang Mo Kio.
Okay.
Huat Hokkien Mee in Punggol. And Chuan Fried Hokkien Mee in Circuit Road.
You could announce 4D results if you wanted to. Yeah, consider
this
that down the
week's
road.
top 3 Hokkien.
But we don't do that on air. Yeah, okay. But yes, very good. And so what do you think, because you had already started this hunt, particularly of Hokkien Mee in 2023.
Yes.
What do you feel are the major differences between, the older school versus sort of like the newer generation Hokkien Mee hawkers?
Okay. I wouldn't say there is a difference between generation. It's more like between stalls. But just now I told you that we are taking the top 3 of 2025 versus my series winner. And my series winner just happens to be one of the most old school ones. Sui Guan Hokkien Mee in Geylang Lorong 29.
Okay.
I would say the difference is that they are more rough with their dish. So the iconic signature taste of Sui Guan is that they burn the noodles. So in their noodles, right, there will be these bits of burnt
like
bits,
chartness,
right, which is usually a no-go when you serve it to food because it's very bitter. But Hokkien Mee chefs has realized that after you have that burnt burness already, right, if you dunk broth in it, it will mellow out the burnt taste.
Oh, really?
And it will simulate the flavors of wok hei. I don't want to go deep into the concept of wok hei, but I will say that there is a difference between burnt flavor and wok hei, and a lot of people use them interchangeably.
But it's different.
It's different. Yeah. But the burnt taste is a part of wok hei.
It has to be a balance, I guess you would say, no?
Okay,
that will be for our later episode with you. Don't worry.
I did go deep into wok hei in one of my videos, and it's like a 5-minute monologue because it's a pretty complex concept, as you would.
Because I guess if you speak to especially a foreigner, right? Not just a Singaporean who won't. It's a concept that they have to really understand. Yeah. And if you explain to a foreigner even more, you have to really explain it because they're like, "What is this? I don't understand. The wok gives you what?"
Yes.
So I get where you're going with this. Okay, so what makes a good plate right. Or okay, no, actually, let's start with something more. What is the biggest misconception you think people have about Hokkien Mee? Yeah.
I think Hokkien Mee is a bad dish to talk about wok hei.
Okay.
And
okay.
This
Fair enough.
is tough because if you think about it, Hokkien Mee is wet. Wok hei is qi, guo qi. Qi is gas.
All right.
So wok hei is actually the complex mix of flavors that you get when you are able to vaporize oils and sauce droplets in a wok.
Oh, I see.
So because of the high heat, there is unseen in any type of cooking.
Sure.
Because the Chinese wok burners go at 80,000 to 150,000 BTU. To give context, your home one goes at 5 to 10,000. So it's impossible to achieve wok hei at home.
Yes,
I would say this.
I see what you mean.
So the ability to vaporize all these sauces and oils, right, and put it in the air, and then have your dish tossed, and then you capture this fragrance, that is wok hei. But in Hokkien Mee, right, after you have done the frying of the noodles, which yes, that process still happens, you follow it by dunking broth on it.
So it's not really the wok
So
hei technique,
all of
is
the
it?
volatile aromatic compounds that you put in the air, you cover it back down and you trap it in the sauce. And it's still good. This is the thing. It is still tasty.
Okay.
It's still flavor. It's still aromatic compounds.
Sure.
But it's not qi anymore already. It's 汁 already.
Okay.
Sorry for changing languages.
No,
but
it's fine. Yeah.
It's not gaseous anymore. It's liquid. And I feel
it's a different technique. Yeah.
it's petty to like try to draw this technical difference.
Okay.
But if you want to be precise with describing it, I feel
Understood.
So coming back to it, that burnt flavor is one of the aromatic compounds in the air.
Okay.
But the beauty is that you can convert your soya sauce, your oysters, your garlics, and you make them all of them volatile. So that after you fry your rice, right, you look at the rice, right, you don't see anything. It's just a rice grain.
That's true.
But you go to somebody that is a master at frying rice, right? You put it in your mouth. The flavor is so different from what you have at home.
That is so true. So I think you're subtly telling me, Lavinia, don't attempt this at home. Don't attempt wok hei at home. No, because I think you're right. It has that amount of, the fire, the heat from the fire has to be that really high temperature. Who has a stove like that? Oh,
you shouldn't. I think the cops
quite dangerous.
I think the authorities will come.
Yeah, and also I think it requires a skill. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It really requires a skill on how you toss it, right? And how you handle your wok. I can't. I tried learning that chef thing of tossing in a frying pan.
Yeah.
Everything comes out. And I just don't know how it's done.
And you only have to toss because the fire is so hot that if your rice stays put for 3 seconds, it burns.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because I didn't think of that. You're right.
So you have to keep like running it. Whereas, if you are doing it with a non-stick wok at home, you know that if you put your rice 1, 2, 3 minutes, nothing's gonna burn.
I can take a call. I can go toilet. No,
it's not so. It's
more forgiving.
Yeah,
more forgiving,
not so
I would
harsh,
say.
yeah.
Okay, so if you had to recommend, just one plate of Hokkien Mee in Singapore, which stall would you send us to first? Yes.
Okay. If I had to recommend, this is a benefit that comes from trying so many Hokkien Mees. Is that I know which one is the popular one, and which one will really hit home run for some people.
Okay.
So if you want a safe one, I would say from my previous series, I would say Come Daily in Toa Payoh. Oh, it's right near here. It's very near us.
Oh, is it?
Toa Payoh. Yeah, and then the new one will be Jie in Ang Mo Kio.
Okay.
Also pretty near us.
Okay.
And if you want my favorite, I think it really hits home run is Sui Guan along, Geylang Lorong 29. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go back on air in just a bit so that we can share this with everyone on air. Really, people are hanging on by the radio. Okay, they're like, give me the addresses. Because, as a food nation, a food-loving nation like we are, we have to deliver that. So come and join us on our on air on 1FM 91.3. And we're also going to ask you some fun, quick-fire questions as well, just to wrap up this great interview with you, Alderic. So come and join us on 1FM.
That's another throwback on 1FM 91.3. Legendary tracks that live on.
Alrighty, so we have gone into that great discussion about Hokkien Mee, a very iconic dish here in Singapore, because you just put out sort of a revisit episode, right, on your YouTube channel. You started this hunt, particularly with Hokkien Mee in 2023, and then you shared with us in this recent episode the best 3 recommendations from this amazing Facebook page.
Amazing.
Yeah, 90K people all sharing about Hokkien Mee for 2025, right?
Yeah.
So we've already addressed this question on our Facebook Live, but I know that for you tuning in, you've been hanging by your radio to find out what is the recommendation from Alderic about the one plate of Hokkien Mee in Singapore. If you only could recommend one, which stall would you send us to first? So once again,
no, I only have to choose one.
Okay, fine. Never mind. You start with one, and then we'll give you that free pass. Okay, so start with one, go with the rest. Yeah.
Assuming I'm able to converse with you a little bit.
Okay.
The one I would send.
That you mentioned on Facebook Live first. That was like you said that it's like a
Come daily.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I licked it. Okay, the one that I will send most people to, I think a very safe recommendation would be Come Daily in Toa Payoh.
Okay.
And then if you want somebody more new school, somebody who knew that somebody you might not have tried, because I think they're only like a few years in the business.
I see.
Would be Jie in Ang Mo Kio.
Okay, why?
Why?
For Jie, yeah. Like, what is it
it's
about?
just delicious. And it's a very recognizable classical flavor of Hokkien Mee. Like, if you think about the wet style Hokkien Mee, I think their flavor comes to mind.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want something more aggressive, something more of an acquired taste, I would say Sui Guan in Geylang Lorong 29.
And why do you say it's more of an aggressive taste?
Because this one, they fry their noodles really hard. And then most of the times you're going to have some burnt bits in your dishes, which might intimidate some people. Okay. People might think like, oh, what's this little black thing doing in my plate? But it's it's okay. It's safe to consume in very small amounts.
Sure.
And the flavor that it adds to the dish after you have dunked broth on it is phenomenal. But this one I would like hold back on the recommendation because some people are not comfortable with having like little black bits in their noodles.
Right.
And it also so happens that the owners, the people that run the store they are not the most polite people.
No, but that adds to the whole charm, right? Of like enjoying local food, right?
Yeah, but I don't
want the auntie to scold me sometimes. It's like when she don't scold me, it's like,
but I don't want that on me. I don't want like, Alderic, you tell me to go to this place. They are so
No. Really? Do you get that? No, because I think we come to expect it, right? The ones who are really good, they're very busy, so they don't waste their time. Don't tell us, don't make small talk. They're bound to be very curt and a bit rude, and it's part of the experience, right? Yeah. Okay. We just want to end with our fun quick fire questions. Okay.
What do we
Must
have?
be fast,
What do we have?
One hawker store you would eat at every day if you had to.
The cai fan is like gonna escape my mouth.
No,
but I don't want to say. But I don't want to say.
You said
it's
no,
a cop-out.
not allowed to choose cai fan, right?
Not allowed
that's
to choose cai
cheating
fan. It's
because
cheating.
they have
It's
so
cheating.
many dishes. I understand where you're coming from with that. So,
yes,
your one hawker store that you have to eat at every day for the rest of your life.
Drink store. Everyday kopi, toast, and eggs. All day breakfast.
Okay.
All day breakfast. And it's very, very healthy. You can eat toast and eggs all day. It will not have any health implications, I think.
Okay, that one, the discllemmer here is it's just Alderic.
Alderic,
you can see, look at him in all his videos. Look at our interviews with him.
Yeah.
There's no weight.
And I'd rather have the kopi than have any other dish.
Oh, really? That is a surprising answer from you. Okay, what is the most Singaporean thing about you?
What? Singaporean?
We are checking your citizenship legitimacy right now, Yes.
I guess hard work, I guess. Whoa. Singapore is a city that doesn't stop. You can get things done 365 days a year. We don't have snow. Our things, for the most part, don't break down. If you want to have a client meeting anywhere on the island, any day of the year, you can have it. There's no like, you can't get there because of, big holidays or,
It sounds like you're speaking from experience. Well, you are a hardworking fella then. Yeah, 24/7, anywhere in the island you will go.
Yeah, because you need to buy something to, sell something or something. Any day of the year you can make it happen.
You know what? That is true. Being hardworking is a very Singaporean iconic, and something that we should celebrate as well. Yeah. If you weren't doing food videos, what would you be reviewing instead? You're like, why you ask me this type of question?
I'm not sure. I guess.
What are your other passions?
Society, I guess.
Really?
Maybe.
You'd be doing like a deep dive commentary. That would be quite interesting. I would watch an episode of that.
Yeah,
think about doing it. Yeah.
Because if I were to take away food is not just things that you put in your mouth. Food comes with stories and cultures.
That's true.
And there's another part of something that I want to bring into my content.
Oh.
So I always like to look at history and, how did we arrive here? As with all the dishes that I've done before, Hokkien Mee, who gave us Hokkien Mee? The Hokkien immigrants from Fujian, China.
Yep.
The Teochew's with Bak Chor Mee. Teochews are historically, I'm not sure why, very good at noodle dishes.
Okay.
Wait, I know why. Because in Chaoshan,
yes,
in Chaoshan, rice was very scarce. So they developed a deep noodle making culture.
Because that was probably all they had, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
And then one last example, just throw it out there.
Please. Yeah.
Wonton Mee was brought to us by the Cantonese, and it's so interesting that the Cantonese make their way all around, all the way down. So Thailand have their own Wonton Mee, Malaysia have their own Wonton Mee.
That's true.
Every time it moves, right, it's like the variation spins a little bit. Malaysia has the dark soy sauce version. Thailand is very, very clean with 7 condiments on the table.
That's right. Hey, you've actually made me realize a lot of things, and you know what? That is I think a key, like a hallmark of all the videos that you do. Your stuff is very well researched, very well researched, and thank you for all that effort that you put in to bring all these amazing videos to us. So let's let everyone know where we can find you on social media. May you share with us your YouTube, your IG, anything else? Come share.
I am on YouTube, IG, and TikTok. You'll be Alderic, Alderic. I think it should pop up when you search this name. And yeah, if you like my content, subscribe. If not, it's fine.
They will. Yeah. They definitely will.
Thank you. Thank you
for joining us here on 1FM.
Thank you.
1FM 91.3.